Athirah Islamic Junior High School 1 Makassar presents Athirah Fun with English 2022, an online competition for elementary students to gain new experience and earn more confidence in using English. Storytelling, first ranking, sing a song. Enjoy the show and good luck.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Dear judges, Miss Maya Mashita MPD and Miss Hilma Yusuf SPD. Before we start, let me say thank you for such an opportunity for letting me guide this English storytelling competition. First, let me introduce myself. My name is Andi Alia Anika Maisarah. You guys can call me Alia, and I am from grade 9-3 Al-Hadi. How's your day, everyone? I hope we are all in a good condition. And also, I hope all the 10 participants of English storytelling competition are all ready. So now I want to say hello to all the participants of the storytelling. So, hi Zakia, are you there? Hi Kimberly, Zidan, Zahwa, Mulia, Afren, Kalila, Naura, Kisha, and Tabina. So, are you guys all ready? So, I would like to invite the first contestant of English storytelling competition. So, the first contestant, Tabina from SD Wahda Islamic 03. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Tabina Salsabila. I'm from SD Wahda Islamic School 03 Makassar. Just call me Tabina. Today I'm going to bring a story about Pinocchio. Long time ago, in a village, there lived a toy maker named Geppetto. He used wooden to make toys and sell them. How sad that he really wanted to have his own child. So one day he go to the forest to look for a fine log. He took the fine log and bring it to his home. With his artful hands, he crafted the log into a figure. And then the puppet is ready. He named it Pinocchio. It's nighttime. Geppetto went to sleep with Pinocchio close to him. And then the fairy appeared. She waved her magic wand on Pinocchio and the puppet started to move. Thank you, dear fairy, you have given me life. Now I can walk, I can dance, said Pinocchio. Next morning, Geppetto was surprised Pinocchio sitting next to him. Geppetto was very happy. It's time to Pinocchio to go to school, but Geppetto did not have enough money to buy school stationery. So he sold his only coats and gave the money to Pinocchio. Pinocchio took the money and go to the market to buy school stationery. But in the road, he attracted by the circus. So he spent all his money to buy the circus, to buy the ticket. When he wanted to go out, the master stopped him and won't let it go. So Pinocchio begged, and the master gave him 5 gold coins and let Pinocchio go. Pinocchio took the coins and ran away happily. But there, a fox and a cat see the golds in Pinocchio's hands. They fooled Pinocchio, and Pinocchio was very sad. And then the fairy appeared. Hello, Pinocchio. Why were you in this pit? There's 2 cunning animals took my coins and threw me in this pit. At the same time, Pinocchio's nose became longer and longer. That's because you lied. Each time you tell a lie, your nose will grow longer. So Pinocchio told the fairy, and the fairy let Pinocchio go to his home. But the road ran roaming. and find Pinocchio to join his friends and go to the in the Toyland. They start to eat sweets, play on the rides, and play with all the toys. One day, Pinocchio felt there was a strange transformation on his body. There's a tail and a long ear like a donkey. Pinocchio suddenly knows that this was a trick by the evil trader donkey. So he ran as fast as he could, and he hears some gossip on the village. Hey, he hears that
Sekali itu.
was stuck in the sea, right? How sad! When he heard that, Pinocchio felt sad and guilty, so he ran and jumped into the sea without fearing being drowned. So he swam and swam without knowing where to go. In the middle of the sea, there a big mouth ate him. That was a big whale. Surprisingly, he made his father in the whale's stomach. So they lit a wooden, and when smoke reached the whale's throat, the whale coughed and flew them out. Pinocchio and Geppetto lived happily ever after. The moral values: we, as a child, have to listen to our parents and don't tell a lie. Thank you for listening. See you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Thank you, Tabina. You did such a great work. It was a wonderful performance. So let's us continue to the next participants. Keisha from SDIT Darussalam. Keisha, are you there?
Yes.
Thank you.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum. My name is Keisha and I am from SDIT Darussalam, Makassar. Today, I am going to be telling a story about a greedy mouse. But before I get started, I would like to introduce the characters that are featured. First, we have the greedy mouse. Then we have the rabbit and the cat. Let's get started. One day, there was a mouse walking by a bucket of corn. The mouse wanted to eat the bucket of corn, so it made a tiny hole and went in. The mouse started eating some, but then after that, its stomach was big. It could not get out of the bucket. And then it started to cry. But then there was a rabbit walking by and heard the mouse crying. The rabbit went over to the mouse and asked, "Why are you crying?" The rabbit asked. The mouse responded, "Well, I wanted to eat some corn in this bucket, but now I'm stuck and I can't get out. Could you please help me?" The rabbit giggled and said, "That's because you ate too much. I'm sorry, I can't help you. But I hope you'll get out soon. Bye." The rabbit laughed and walked away. The mouse was super devastated that the rabbit could not help him, but the mouse decided to just wait until the very next day, and then the mouse went to sleep. The very next day came and the mouse woke up, but then the mouse started to eat more corn. It forgot about escaping. But once the mouse realized, he said, "Oh no, I was supposed to escape. Ugh, I guess I can just wait again." Okay. But then the rabbit came back, went to the mouse and said, "Oh, you're still stuck?" The mouse responded, "Yeah, I was supposed to escape, but I forgot and I ate more corn." The rabbit giggled again and said, "That's not very smart of you. You should try to remember more." And once again, the rabbit walked away. The mouse was a bit annoyed at the rabbit. But then the mouse waited again. But then, unexpectedly, there was a cat. The cat was walking by the bucket of corn. The mouse saw the cat and was terrified. The cat saw the mouse too, and the cat went to the bucket of corn, jumped in, and ate the mouse. The end. Thank you for listening to my story. Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam, Keisha. Your toys look so cute. Thank you. It's such a wonderful performance. So let's continue to the third participants. Naura from SD Telkom.
Warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And hello, judges. Let me introduce myself first. My name is Naura Ashifa Mahulaul. I'm from Telkom Elementary School, sitting in grade 4. Know what is the title of the story? Okay, so the title of the story is The Mouse, Deer, the Crocodiles. Are you ready? Let's go. Once tiny deer went down to the river. Smell the water. That crocodiles under the river, under the water. Deep underwater. Look, dear. Big crocodiles. What's between here wants to eat some room on the side of the river. We have to cross the river first. We want to be eaten by the crocodile when he crosses the river. Hello, mouse dear. Do you want to be my lunch? Sorry, not today, Mr. Crocodiles. I have orders from the king. He wants to invite all the crocodiles in this river to party. He asked me to catch all the crocodiles in this river. River. Dance for that. Then jumped how many are there? Don't worry, that's enough. Still loudly. Breathe loudly. Here, these delusion crocodiles inside it. So guys, do you want to know what is the moral of the story? Okay, the moral value of this story is don't be stupid. Don't be easily fooled by others. I think that's all. Thank you for your attention and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Nara. It was such a wonderful performance. Your background and your outfit was so nice. Okay, so let us continue to the next contestant. Kalila from SD Alfian Goa. Alfitian Goa.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello friends, my name is Kalila Novianti Kasim. Today, I want to tell you about a story with title, The Lion and the Mouse. Once upon a time, there lived a lion who ruled the forest. One day, after eating his meal, the lion fell asleep under a tree. A little mouse saw him and thought it would be fun to play on him. Then he began running up and down the sleeping lion. He ran up the tail and slid down the tail. The lion woke up angrily with a loud roar. Roar! He grabbed the little mouse with his huge paw. The mouse was strangled but could not escape. The lion opened his big jaws to swallow him. The mouse was very scared. Oh, King, I am very scared. Please don't eat me. Forgive me this time. Please let me go. I shall never forget it. And maybe one day I can help you. The lion was so amused by the idea of the mouse being able to help him that he lifted up his paw and let him go. Thank you, King. I will never forget your kindness. You are lucky, my friend, that I just eaten. Now go, but don't mess with me again, or I will make a meal of you. Few days later, the lion was roaming the jungle. Hunters set a trap to catch the lion. The hunters hid behind a tree, waiting for the lion to approach the trap. As he did, the hunters pulled the ropes and cuffed him in the neck. The lion started roaring loudly and tried to escape. Prow, prow, prow. But the hunters fastened the net. He went back to the village to bring a cart to transport the lion. The lion was still roaring loudly. Prow, prow, prow. All the animals, including the mouse, heard the roar. The king is in trouble. I must return the favor. He soon reached the lion. Don't worry, my king. I will set you free. He climbed up the trap and used his sharp little teeth to bite through the ropes. Finally, he freed the lion from the trap. The lion realized that even a little mouse can be a great help. Thank you, mouse. I will never trouble you again. Live happily in my forest. You saved the king's life. Now you are the prince of this forest. Thank you, King. Bye. See you soon. Where are you going? Don't you want to play on me and slide down my tail? The mouse began jumping on his back and sliding down his tail. After a while, the hunters came back with a big cart to carry the lion. The lion and mouse saw him and started running toward him. The lion gave a big roar. Roar! The hunters were terrified and ran away back to the village. The lion and the mouse become friends forever. Thank you for listening on my storytelling. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Job. Okay, so I would like to invite the next contestant, Afrin from SD Islam Athirah 2.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Firstly, let me introduce myself. My name is Athirah and I'm from Islamic Elementary School Athirah to Bukit Baloga, Makassar, and I am at grade 6. In this next occasion, I would like to deliver a short legend about the beginnings of the name of Makassar. Once upon a time, in the 16th century, the Gold Kingdom was being led by the 6th king of Thailand, King AFWE. Imalingkaan, Demanondri Karaekakam. He installed as a wise king and widely expanded his kingdom to the new shores of Thailand. At one night, the king dreamed of seeing a very bright light shining from Thailand to the whole borders of the kingdom and to the surrounding. At first time, the king thought that the dream was just sleeping power. However, after 3 days, he repeatedly kept dreaming the same thing. Then the king started thinking the mysterious meaning of the dream. At the same time, in the turning of the king's dream, a small boat floated at the beach of Thailand. The boat was boarded by a mysterious man. The residents of Thailand were surprised to see the man. The man made strange movements that were considered strange by the local residents. Actually, the movement was later discovered as a prayer movement. The residents were even more surprised when suddenly in the night, the body of the mysterious man shining. The light could be seen anywhere in the town. Of course, this made the whole residents really excited. The next morning, several residents immediately reported the figure of the mysterious man to the king of Thailand. At the time the king heard the story, he directly prepared to go to the beach. However, before he left the palace, suddenly the mysterious man had appeared in front of the palace, right in front of the king. King Thailand was shocked and really surprised. He saw that the mysterious man was very, very calm and shining, but not frowning. When the king was still shocked and amazed, suddenly the mysterious man shook his hand. At the time the handshake was released, suddenly there is an amulet writing in the hand of the king. But unfortunately, at that time, the king did not know how to read or understand the meaning of the writing. What does this mean? Asked King Pharaoh. The mysterious man replied, soon there will be someone on the boat that will burn at all. You can show the man and ask him. Before the king had time to respond, the mysterious person suddenly disappeared. This made King Pharaoh became even more curious. The king then came to the beach together with his guards. Surprisingly, it was true that there was a boat burning at the beach. The king then approached the near guest of the boat. The first introduced himself as Datuk Libana. As per the message from the mysterious man, he then showed the identifier of his hand to Datuk Libana. The Datuk then replied that the writing has two sentences of Shahada. The king was really excited. Datuk Libana then explained to the king about his effort and plan to spread Islam in the kingdom of Goa. Then he asked the king Taro to accept the teachings of Islam. The meeting of the two figures then became the initial spread of Islam in South Sulawesi. The story of the appearance of a shining thread in the Taro beach has become the initial inspiration for naming of Makassar. The word Makassar was considered stems from the word Athirah or Makassar. That means opinion in the local language. Okay, everybody, that is the short story of the beginning of the name of Makassar. From this story, we could get some more of it. One of the most important is in the figure of the King Taro was strongly curious to know the meaning of the dreams and also the writing on his hand. In this case, the story tells us that if we do not know something or a problem, we should try to find the answer from the one who really understands it and could clearly explain it. I think that is all about my short story for this time. Thank you for the kind attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you, Afrin. It was such a wonderful performance. Have a nice day. So I would like to invite the next contestant. Let me call Mulia from SD 10 Rapang. Are you there?